last week with our swordsman, witch, sorcerer, wizard foursome. Um, the wizard is currently, yeah. Happy New Year. Yeah, I'll try to be on periodically through the next week or 2 weeks. So thanks, man. We did draw some events for this last week. Although I've been, I've always thought about whether or not to do that. I'm always putzing with these rules a little bit. So let's take a quick look at what we got here. So we have delivery, we have spirit, and we have not cleared any of these out, and damsel in distress. So, uh, what the hell is the delivery? I don't know where those things start. Delivery, put 3 delivery chits on the end. Mail to chapel. I mean, these aren't gonna matter, unfortunately. Mail to house. There you go. So you can grab these and deliver them, and you will get points and stuff, right? Yes. You guys up at the end can pick one of these up, deliver it, you get a VP, and get 8 gold. Done. You only carry 1 barrel at a time, but you can make multiple deliveries, multiple points. Blah, blah, blah. Once the event is over, card goes away 1 week after it's drawn. Done, done, done. Okay, that's it. Done. Damsel in distress. The horde and the lair are both out, so we roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is she in the horde or the lair? Oh wait, it's what? It's actually we're not ready to do this yet, right? It's day 21. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I will give me these. I will put these. I drew them up just to do it. But let's not put them on the board yet. So there you go. Sorry about that. This is day 21. The swordsman has to figure out what to do with the serpent. Probably backing off. I think the swordsman is nearly done. Really. So the witch has landed. So what is the swordsman going? Let's just. I was gonna try to get up here and kill some spiders. I can, but I'm gonna take 2 of them. It'd be a risky move. I could flee this way. Then we'd be fighting these 2. Let's do it. What the hell? We're gonna flee up that way. So there you go. So my first move is gonna be move into the spiders. Done. Perfect. Either we're gonna live or die. Okay, so that is that. The witch would love to cast her damn spell. Oh, she did cast it. I'm sorry. Rest, spell X, and spell so that she can prepare for her last hurrah. Hopefully, she can get that damn thing early, and then she can go on a killing spree. Sorcerer is unfortunately melted into mist, so he's done. So he's. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go to Pinewoods 4. On our way to the altar to sort of finish out the game. And the wizard, though I did make a mistake because these serpents would have come off the board. And then I don't know what happens to the rescue at that point. We're going to leave them on and make the wizard work for his rescue. So he's going to hide again, search, try to rescue the guy. And actually, he gets an extra search. We did sort of bone him that way. So let's give him an extra search today. And we are done with that. Let's see what's what. 1. So it is dragged again. We have the witch, and then done. That's too bad she didn't charge in because she would have gotten everything she needed to. That would have been cool. Instead, we're going to let her go first. Well, we're going to let the swordsman go. He walks in. He's going to take the fight on these spiders. Probably a bad fight. I don't know that I care at this point. The witch rests 2. Turns that one into magic. Done. Color. She is done. The wizard hides. He has a lucky day still. He succeeds. He searches. 1. Come on, you got this. 2. He found him. So he indeed rescued our guy. So to rescue, he gets another point. He is done. There's no pop there. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, he's done. And that is day 21. Minus the fight. So let's get this fight going. Let's see if this is even a doable fight. I'm sort of curious. So we can guarantee a hit. And this is doing medium star damage because it's over strengthening this because it is actually a tremendous shit. So that's good. We can move here. This guy flips. So this is good. So what we need is. So there is indeed a chance that we get a shitty situation where the other guy pops us, right? So what we want is this is round 1. Our weapon is longer 100%. So it doesn't matter if we cover or not. We're going to hit this guy no matter what. What we want is this guy to not come down here. If he comes down here, though, he either does no damage or he shatters the vest and doesn't kill me. If he comes down here. That's good. Okay, we can do this. So let's finish this fight here. So we got 2 heavy spiders. These spiders, by the way, are the spider point. So we're going to actually gain something from this if we can win this battle. So roll to see what's what. They do shift. Sort of sucks. Does he flip? And we want the answer to be no. He does not flip. So what happens? Our long weapon goes off first, and we kill this guy because we undercut him and do well. Oh, we do not undercut him. I'm sorry. Okay, let's replay. Let's rework this. We would not have played this because there's no point. Our weapon's not ready. So we're going to play this instead. What that means, though, is we do not hit this guy. We totally miss him. He, however, misses us. But we do have to roll to flip both guys. Flipped and flipped. So no one flips. So he misses us. This guy hits us and does light damage. And we got nothing going on there. So we are good. Now our weapon flips over. And now we're going to play the big fight here. And again, I don't think it matters because we have the faster weapon. So this is round 2. And nothing happened. So round 2, though, something's bound to happen. 5, everyone comes down 1, which sort of sucks. Once again, does this guy flip or not? We want him to, we'd rather him didn't, and he doesn't. So, first thing, our fast attack undercuts him and hits him and kills him. So we indeed kill him. Our weapon flips, by the way. This guy hits us and does no damage because he is hitting the bejeweled dwarf vest. Or we can play this L4 because it's actually an M4, right? So that's good. Done. We got the kill. We have to fatigue a fight, which we will. And now we got this guy. We're going to just put him there, just like that. Play the same thing. Oops. I'm going to want to roll a single die. Do it. Real. 2. 2 happens. He goes up here. Let's see flip. Not flip. R2 undercuts his 3 and kills him. That's it. And we fatigue a fight. We will fatigue that fight. And the battle is ended. We killed 2 spiders. There were 3 and 6, so that's 9 total. And he is done. And, oh, hold on. That was a spider plague. A plague of spiders, actually. Wrong list. Sorry. 2 lists. The plague of spiders. Woohoo! Spider plague. Here we go. You get anybody who kills a spider gets 1 VP and 5 gold for every spider they killed. He does get a VP. And he does get 10 gold. He started with 10 gold. He has 20 gold. Not huge, but at least gets him. He's got something going. So that's cool because he hasn't for a while and it feels sort of bad. Let's go clear the spider plague off of the thing. So that was good. So that was pretty much the day. Now we got to get everybody. So that's the end of day 21. Now we've got day 22. Now we have the delivery here. We have a possessed spirit, a possessing spirit, I should say. 6/3, so Deep Woods 3. So spirit. And we have the damsel in distress, and she is either in the lair, 1, 2, 3, or the horde, 4, 5, 6. She's in the lair. We will put damsel at the lair. And her home is a random dwelling. 4, it is the inn. There you go. If you can bring the damsel back to the inn, you get an extra reward. If you can save her, you can still score a point. So, our swordsman is going to hide, and move into the bat. Hide, and move bats. He is done. Tired of being taken. He's done. Damn, done. Um, which is going to go straight in to 3. She's going to go right in. She's going to go kick it. Going to go right to the horde. See what shows up. Pretty much. City. The sorcerer. Well, I mean, he could try to rescue the damn damsel in distress. Damsel in distress. To rescue the damsel, you must discover the site where she's held, which he has. You must end a phase in the clearing unhidden. Once free, she's your follower, and you return her to any dwelling to score a VP or return her home. What's the chance of us actually getting her to a dwelling? Not super high, by the way. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm still going to go try to get to the altar. So I'm going to go 1, missed, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Missed. Move, altar. We've not found the altar, so we're going to conduct a search and hopefully find it. Done. And we have rescued a guy, so we're kicking him. The rest is done, actually. So we burn that card. We do get another card. Locate the vault. Well, it's not going to happen either. But that spirit might happen. So what I want to do is I want to move, alter, hide, and move to the bat. Move to the altar, hide, move to the bats. Done. Okay, and we are done. And we got day 21 rolling. So I probably should have what? For today I should have pulled. No, we pulled serpents, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is day 22. Let's do the thing. This is my monster roll. 2 serpents and demons, because serpents and demons coming. All right. Well, who's going first? 2, 3. Swordsman will go first because he's gonna hide 2 times. He does. He moves here. Unfortunately, the tremendous serpent shows up also, so that's a little bit of a shitty place at the moment. I don't think anything else is still available, so yep, he is done. The wizard is next. Here, he hides twice, fails once, seeds once, and ends up there. Here's because serpents and demons. The sorcerer How you doing? He is missed, and he just walks to the altar. One, two, three, done. As missed. Calling the demon. Fortunately, I am missed, so not a lot going on there, but demon. And the witch walks on in, and nothing comes because it's serpents and demon. I do have possible fight, but not with that giant serpent there. We were going to have to kill this one bat. I don't think we're going to. We are going to run in and consult this demon. So the swordsman does have the ability. Self demon is pretty much a freebie if you can get there. And your day on him. Oh, that sort of sucks, but okay. Um, we'll alert our weapon for no, just in case. There you go. So we'll move, alert, blah, done. Okay, cool. So that's what the swordsman's going to do. The witch is going to hide and move to the horde. Done. The sorcerer has to burn, by the way, so he missed it. So he burned that. Done. And he is going to the end of the day, I suppose. Missed it. Doesn't really say if I can do it while I'm missed. Suppose maybe you can't interact. So let's pretend that he's got to hide. Well, he hasn't found the altar yet anyway, so he's gonna search, search, search. Right. So done. He'll hide, search, search, search. He'll move to the spirit. He'll search, 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 and extra search. But he will hide at least once just to make sure that this all goes off without a hitch. Done. Four giants and trolls. I haven't seen a lot of giants. Seen a few trolls. We got these three. Swordsman's going to go first. One, two. He does a couple things in between. He rests one. Rest one. He alerts his weapon. He's not. And he moves to the altar. He is done. Locked by the demon. The sorcerer will try to hide. He does. Now, can he find the altar? Fail. That is a failure. One more. Fail. He hidden. Doesn't find Jack. The wizard moves, hides once, succeeds, tries to find the spirit, but the spirit is a 1, 2, or 3. Funky roll. 1, 2, no. 3, fails. Witch is going to hide. She fails, and she moves to the horde. Yikes, a little bit rough. And she gets stink. Uh, those guys are out. Oh, they're up here. That's fortunate. She does not die. That's it. Let's do the swordsman first. The swordsman consults with the demon. He gets a point. In addition, he can take a boon. Amulet. Remove current curses or stops the next curse. Dark Desires. You can look at it's in any hex. In addition, your mark can be teleported to a random clearing in any hex. Or Demonic Lore. You get type 4 magic, a 5 magic chit, and a random black magic spell, which is a little bit overpowered. But that's what I'm going to give him. I'm going to say, hey, yeah, that's what he wants to do. He wants to do black magic. So what is it? It's a magic 5/4 star stone. Oof. Probably is no such shit anywhere. Does the king have one? Maybe the witch. They're all 1 stars. Yeah. Witch King has only better ones. So what we're gonna do? Oh, maybe I do have a chit. Let's take a look. No, no, no. We'll just give him this. Here you go. It's a 5/4 star star. Oh, what I'll do is I type. Okay, that's fine. I will clone this, give it to him. I'll take this little goat. No more cloning. Shrink it down. Put it right there. And then we will tie these two things together. I attach it to the table. So let's delete that shit. Okay. Let's try this again. You were watching me be a doof here. Clone. Put it right there. I'm gonna take a little pip. There you go. Okay, so now Should be attached. He now has shit, and he does get a spell. So this is a little wacky. Shuffle. No, let's not search. Let's shuffle. Shuffle, 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 and draw one. He has Ask Demon. Fitting. Very fitting. All right. That's okay. He's also got a spell now, which he learned in a weird way. So that's going to give him a little bit of a boost point wise. So that's pretty spiffy on him. We also have Witch. So the Witch, fortunately, is alone with her. Oh, let's see what we got here. So he is on her sheet, but her sheet, she can cast. She can fire this off, absorb essence, before the dragon gets to her because that move time is equal to its move time. So she has now absorbed. Now has the dragon. It doesn't really matter this late in the game. If she gets this first week, she goes on a rampage. What I do want to see is if she can make use of this in the caves. Got a little bit of time to get this going, but she is done here. That dragon is gone. And yeah, she could loot the horde or try to loot the horde. But no, maybe, right? If she finds a great treasure or something. But I think that's pretty good from where she's sitting. So, okay. It is day 23 now. So the swordsman, don't know what the hell he's going to do, honest with you. He can't really cast his spell, strangely enough, unless there's black magic and clearing, which learned, but he's not really a good caster. Do we have any treasures? Yes, we do. I think we're gonna try to. He's gonna try to get back. 1, 2, 3. I think he's gonna try to get back, and he's gonna try to sell all his shit. Frankly, not all of it, but at least the stuff, and get the gold. And maybe, like I said, he can sort of manage a game out of this, right? So the question is, can he get past these guys? The answer is alone is a little dangerous. So I'm going to hide, move for him on day 23. And then just try to get out of Dodge. So he did turn in Consult Demon. He does get another card. That's Monster Lord. Drag one clearing of monsters from an adjacent hex to your clearing. Monster Clearer or whichever one. And fight them. And you get a point. Clearing a monster. Well, that's too damn bad, actually. Because if it was one group, I would just take this bat because I think he can beat the bat. One clearing's a little dicier. And I think we're just going to stick with the plan right now. Which is going to be try to get through here. So 2 hides. Oops. Which is 2 hides. Hide, move, Move. Right? Yep, 2 hides and move to the ghost. So that's Evil Valley 5. Done. And we're coming to the end, so very interesting. I think she's going on a just a notoriety kick here. So I don't want to fight that dude, although strangely enough we could, but it would be a rough haul. One dragon, let's kill the one dragon. So I think what she is going to do is hide and move to the heavy dragon. Done. See if she can't grab some notoriety and maybe beat someone. The sorcerer is trying to get his sacrifice done. He's not yet found the damn altar. So he's going to hide and search. And this guy needs to hide. Search. Extra search. So four searches done. So pretty easy day as it goes for day 24. Should be clearing up soon here and finishing up. Let's roll. 5 spiders and imps, so that's different. Get the order. I think the swordsman's going to go anyway first. Again, he's going to hide twice. He does. And he moves 2, and so he's done. Ghosts land on him. He is good to go. The wizard is hiding. He succeeds. He's going to search 4 times. Spectacles. And he does get the spirit. So, spirit is now his buddy. He gets a VP for that. And if anything dies in his clearing, the spirit can possess the body. And he can get a follower. So, spirit. That's 1 point. I think the wizard still runs away with this, so that's cool. Done. Does anything pop? Yes, statue. I don't know that the imp is back. He's still dead. Mash guards do come off the board. Oh no. Not today. The witch hides. She fails to hide. She walks in there. The cairn pops. Not on her. All right, I'll live with that. The sorcerer hides. Does search. He does. So he finds the altar. So that is going to give him the sacrifice. So he's going to actually sacrifice. He could roll 1 die for that. Sacrifice. So he's going to sacrifice that guy. And he does get the boon of one of his chits. Now, I don't think we really care or matter right now. Oops, I screenshot. But we're going to clone that guy. And there you go. There's his extra boon chit done. Did score again at least. We are still hidden there with that demon. Don't really think there's else we're going to be able to do, but never know. So let's take a quick look at the witch who is fighting her dragon here. So, got a dragon there. Um, don't really think it. Soon as she failed to hide, she could pop black, so pops black. So she is. Looks like that. We're gonna play like that, and I think not an auto kill, train. I'll actually put myself there just like that. Let's see where this guy ends up. We are tremendous and armored. This dude ends up here. Does he flip? He does not flip. So we hit him with tremendous. At a distance of 7, we hit him with tremendous damage. She gets 5 points. Done. I don't think anybody else has an evening activity. I think the swordsman moves to the inn and trades. That's going to be his gig. The witch So if the witch fought this guy, he's gonna hit her. Then he can play his head, and that head's gonna be faster and kill it. So the witch, I do think though, needs to. So this is the only problem with this little thing in the caves. We're sort of out of power. And it's dark in here. Sort of sucks. And she could not rest and get her stuff back because she didn't have any extra phases. So she's a little boned at this point. So, yeah. I mean, she'll rest and rest. If the octopus comes, she'll grab it, and if it doesn't, then she'll have to run away. She'll have to fly away. Figure out where she goes at that point. She'll rest twice. I think the sorcerer, for the most part, the lucky charm is gone, by the way, because he's sacrificed. Eat that back. Boom, it's gone. I think the sorcerer, for the most part, is niche. I don't know that he can score any more points. He does have a card. He has Locate the Cairn and Troll Slayer. So, and Loot the Pole. So I think he's a little bit out of it. He doesn't want. I mean, he could hide. I think he's going to hide And move to the campfire. And rest, I suppose. I mean, I think we might be done with him. So I think he's done. I think the wizard is done, frankly. I think the wizard has much else to do either. Fairly sturdy with gold. He could sell the spectacles just to make sure he has 6 more. So I think he's going to move to the soldiers. Move to the house. Do a trade phase and then maybe just a buy just to make sure. And he is done-ish for now. And I think that's it. I think we're on day 5 now. Yep. And let's roll it. 1, so it is dragons, and swordsman will go first. 1, 2, 3. He's going to do a trade phase. So I think he's going to keep jeweled dwarf vest, but he's going to sell that and the bow for a total of 22. That does give him 42, so he sells these to the rogues. So that was at least not the worst. And he could actually take ale if he hadn't been screwed early. So such is life. And the rest of the sequence of play is the witch. Witch is going to rest 2 times. And the funny thing is everything's going to pile on her. So that's humor. She rests twice, drags those back in. And then flyers come and get, actually. I don't think there's any other dragons left on the board. Oh, there might be Slither and Roar. Is there Slither and Roar in the caves? No. Oh yeah, Roar right there. Holy shit. Okay, well, he gets that too. Having said that, she's sort of fine because she can just fly away. And ultimately, that's what she's probably going to end up doing. So she is done. Wizard is going to walk down to here. Sell the spectacles for 6 to the soldiers. Going to give him 42 bucks at the end. And he is done. So that anybody else appears at the house? No. And then the sorcerer hides. Does he? Wait, what does he? Yeah, he hides. He failed, actually. So the altar is going to, the demon's going to. So I think, let's do what we got to do. So she doesn't have any black. So she has to fly away. She goes there. And that is her turn. And she's blown a fly. So that is dead. Sorcerer will have to burn a mist. That flips. That is gone. Wizard, he's okay with all those folks. So he doesn't have anything left to do. And I think the swordsman also pretty much. Question is, can the witch? So the witch is going to have to land one turn. I think we're pretty much finished here. I don't think we have much else really. Oh no, it's gonna happen. So let's take a quick look at all the scores and sort of wrap this one up. So the swordsman did get 2 late points. His notoriety prowess total is 13, which strangely enough, because no one really made a good gain, gives him 2 points. His gold total is 42, which ties him for first. So that is 1.5 points. That gives him a final total of 7.5 points. That's for as bad as he was doing, he pulled out the last week pretty well. Oh, hold on. And he's got a spell. As dumb as this sounds, he's got a spell, and I think that gives him 1.5 also. That is a total of 9 points. And this jackhole might just have won it. All because pretty much of the last week. He made the ballsy move and killed the spiders. He made the rush to consult the demon. Oof, okay, let's see what's what. Witch only scored 1 point. Her prowess of 5, I don't think puts her in the top 2 because, it doesn't. So 0 points there. Her gold is nothing, so 0 points there. And her spell only nets her 1.5 because someone took. Wait, so she actually ends up at the bottom with a measly 2.5 points, mostly because going with an essence strategy and not getting an essence, not absorbing the essence fast enough is a killer. She scores at the bottom. That's a bad showing, and I take full responsibility. So, the sorcerer scored 4 points of cards. His gold of 23 gets him nothing because he's in third place. He had no great treasures, no nothing else. He scored 4 points. He was sort of done. I often have problems with the sorcerer, primarily because just mentally I handicap his great strategy, which is nuking the goddamn rogues over and over. So day one. So that is what it is. So he scored 4. It really comes down to what did the wizard do? So the wizard ends up with 6 points from cards. He got the spirit, he got a rescue, merchant, located the statue, traded with the peddler. So really a lot of we got fan club, ridiculous. Okay. And then some of that was luck, by the way. That merchant, he got 2 of those points from sheer luck. His prowess puts him at 1. His gold puts him at 1.5. He ended up with no great treasures and no spells learned. That gives him a total of 8.5 points. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. 8.5 points. So what it means is the sword, strangely enough, first he was losing 8 points before, swung what categories? And the wizard, I think one mistake I made, by the way, was I sold the dragon essence. And I should have kept the essence, and I'll tell you why. Because the essence, well, I shouldn't say that. You know what? That was a fine enough move for where we were in the game. I was gonna say I should have kept it because that would have given him a great treasure, which would have knocked him down half a point, knocked the swordsman down half, and knocked him up 1.5 points, which would have put him in the lead. However, it also gave him 18 gold. That's right here. And so he would not have won gold. So, I mean, it was just one of those. It's six of one, half dozen of the other. So that's pretty much where we're at. The swordsman freaking pulls it off. This jackass pulls it off at the very end with a couple cheesy points. Now, mind you, I'm going to say those points were cheesy in the same way that the wizard getting the Fate Club when he's sitting at the damn house is cheesy. So I'm not going to gripe at that. Fair, fair cop here. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Oh, what time is a freaking morning. So good night. Thanks a lot for hanging out. And I'll post these on YouTube. And if you see me, hopefully you'll stop by again at some point. Good.